Hello and happy 2024. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if this is your first time. I am coming to you from my studio here in Seattle, Washington, and it is frigid 22 degrees outside. I know a lot of you probably live in climates that are like that, but Seattle never gets below freezing, usually. So it's cold. Today, I am really excited because I found this guy. Came up on my Instagram feed, and I've been trying to figure out who this guy was for years now, because I had remembered him from American Idol back sometime in the early 2000s when the show first started. I remember thinking this guy was really talented, and he didn't make it very far, and I felt really bad for him because it's kind of what eventually turned me off from the show. It's just like, here's a guy with obvious amazing talent, and he just couldn't make it in because they're just too harsh on him. It's like, this is why that show, American Idol, just ruins real artists, because people are sensitive, and to be live critiqued on television, and you got to have a really healthy ego or a really thick skin, and most artists, they're not there. The real ones. Anyway, his name is Josiah Leming. He was in 2008, and it's so funny because I'd really just been, for a couple years now, I've been trying to remember who he was. I went through every single YouTube season, and I couldn't find anything about him because I don't think he made the top 24. And then just randomly he showed up on my feed today, and then I YouTubed, searched YouTube again, and there he was. All this shit, it's everywhere. It's like, how did I not see that? This is what I saw on the Instagram today. We'll just listen to it.
Let's try and slow the downward motion. Back in the kingdom, we were kings and queens, and all so strong that God himself could not contain us. We never thought we'd be the shoulder in the sword and gun. Now God himself could never save us. Waves of silver, waves of gold are coming down to take me. Separate my body from my soul. And Jesus...
See what I mean? He was a natural. He was 18 when he did that. I think that was his audition tape to American Idol. He had a really cool voice, and you could tell he was just totally connected to his singing. I want to play what happened when he got to Hollywood. When they found him, he was living in his car and traveling around and touring. I don't know how much they played that up. He was like really the most authentic artist I'd ever seen on the show, and I always wondered what happened. Okay, let's listen.
Backstage, the last contestant of the day is trying to muster up some energy. Because rehearsals lasted well into the night, Josiah barely got any sleep.
So if you want to know what's going on here, they gave us a giant packet of about 200 songs, and everybody freaked out because we wanted to pick the right one out of 200. It's very frustrating, and I don't know how to make it my own. I'm really nervous at this point for the first time.
By 3:30 a.m., he'd found a song, but the run-through with the band didn't go so well. Soon, Josiah begins to crumble under the pressure.
Just really defeated.
He was very emotional.
I sat in my room for a few hours and I worked out, I went over it a million times, the arrangements that I wanted, what I wanted from each instrument. I walked in and they just didn't really want to hear it, I can't sing in front of a band that I don't feel comfortable with. I understand that they're tired, they've been working hard, it's just hard.
As Josiah is about to give up for the night, he sees vocal coach Deborah Bird.
You have to understand, you didn't sing through the song, so we couldn't follow you ever. And we tried to get you to sing through the song. We asked you 5 times.
I did, though. I sang
No, you didn't.
straight.
I was timing you. I had to stop every single time, sweetie, and I know it's hard. If you feel like coming back, come hang out with me, okay? But I want you to know I'm offering that to you. Okay, so and bring your guitar back. Hope to see you later.
Josiah heads off to bed.
You know, I'm sure American Idol really loved all the drama around this. And maybe he was a little too sensitive. But, you know, his art was his art. And he wanted to do it his way. And that you can't do that on American Idol. You have to follow their structure.
Confused, but more importantly, unrehearsed. Now it's nearly showtime.
This moment is everything to me. I've had nothing. This is everything. This is everything I've ever wanted.
Unprepared and with less than 2 hours of sleep, he's about to hit the stage for what could be the most important performance of his life.
They tell me that I'm the very last one, so I'd like to take my hat off to the band. You guys are amazing, but if I could, I'd like to take the stage by myself. If that would be okay.
Well, you want them to leave.
Yes.
If that would be all right.
So you
asked the
said
band to
thank
leave.
you to the band, now go.
No, I like that. You guys
like
are amazing. You guys are amazing.
Get the
Now
hell
leave.
out. Get the hell out now.
Yeah, you want us to go as well?
No, sir.
Okay.
I would love it if you would stay. My name is Josiah Leming. I'm 18 years old, and this is Stand By Me, as I hear it in my head. When the night has come and the road is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see, no, I won't be afraid, and no, I won't.
Now, honestly, his timing is off and his pitch is off because he's doing this a cappella and probably hasn't even rehearsed that. So I do understand the reaction of the judges.
Be afraid just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. And oh, stand by me. Baby, stand, won't you stand by me. And darling, I was gonna bust it out. Thank you.
Yeah, that was uncomfortable to watch, there's no doubt. But he should have thought that through a little more. I don't know why he picked that song. There was 200 songs. There must have been one that was a little closer to his style.
Now, that to me was your worst performance. So you want the band to come back?
Yes,
That was not good. That was not good. That was I don't know what was going on with that one. I didn't get that one at all.
Sometimes we just make the wrong choices.
Yeah,
This
I didn't
was-
get that one. And I'm a
just
fan.
wasn't-
I didn't get that one.
I'm a huge fan, Josiah, and you know what? That didn't work for me. But I think you're very talented.
It took a hell of a lot of guts.
Yes,
No,
it did.
Josiah,
It definitely
Josiah,
did that.
It was the wrong choice, though.
Josiah, now you're being a teensy-weensy bit annoying. Because everyone has a lot of guts to get up there. And if you're going to dismiss the band, be really certain that you are going to deliver an unbelievable vocal, because it just exposed you. And funny enough, to me, you lost a little bit of your charm on that performance. I would put it down to overconfidence at this point. Way overconfidence. Not very nice, is it? Okay. All right, I feel sorry for you now, Josiah. Okay, ready, yes or no?
Heartbreaking. Anyway, they let him go through. Let's go on to the next and maybe last.
No stranger to tears himself, Josiah Leming looked on.
Oh, today's probably the most important day of my life.
His final performance in Hollywood was not well received.
Just as long as you stand by me.
Now, that was not good. That was not good. I didn't get that one at all.
I would put it down to overconfidence.
I don't know though. I'm nervous about it, but my gut feeling tells me that I'll keep going in this and that it's gonna be amazing.
Oh. Does he not perform? Is it just...
guys doing?
Oh, they
Josiah,
just
what's
pick
going
him.
on, man?
Not a lot, man. Just real nervous. How are you guys?
Well, pretty good, man. You know, it's a tough day for us, too, you know. So how you felt like you did over the last couple months with coming back to Hollywood Week and all of that? What do you think?
You know, I think, like Simon said in my second audition, you gave me.
Yeah, I'm remembering now. So he didn't get to perform again. They just dropped him to the final 24 because of that performance. They did let him go, so it kind of strung him along.
First compliments on the first song, it totally went to my head, and I got overconfident, and I thought that I was just gonna, you know, fly through it.
When we first saw you, I mean, we loved that first audition, and it always is a big telltale sign for us when we get back to Hollywood how people do, and it was a very bumpy time for you in Hollywood. So, you know, but taking all that into consideration, I mean, dude, I hate to say it, this time you're not gonna make it. It's a no, man. But we appreciate you coming out, man.
You're very talented.
And
Just
about getting a little bit more consistency, you know what I mean?
and knowing who you are as an artist and continue your dream.
Continue
You're very
growing.
talented.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Josiah.
Thank you for everything.
Now, literally just this morning found this stuff. I have not done any research onto how he's doing now. I did see that he signed a record deal soon after this, but that was, 15 years ago? That song I saw on Instagram, I guess he's re-recording and releasing in the next couple weeks. So that's why I saw it. It was some advertisement for that. So he's been playing still, but obviously not huge. But anyway, as an artist, I think that he was totally amazing back then. What do you guys think? Did you remember him? Did you ever watch him? Do you remember this? Do they really,
What do you think happened?
do they really need to just like make people cry? Heartbreaking. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I am really happy that I found that. The guy was a real artist and probably still is. Josiah Leming. All right. Thank you. Till next time.